And you're going to find out exactly what he is saying and the repercussions of what he may be presenting at the United Nations right now. But I want to bring in, right here in Miami, Congresswoman Ileana Ros-Lehtinen. She's from Florida and also the chair of the House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on the Middle East and North Africa. Congresswoman, what a pleasure to see you.
Thank you so much, Jose. It's a pleasure.
I want to first, your reaction to this new phase of war against ISIS that is now included in bombing ISIS targets inside Syria.
Well, I fully support that, and I think part of the mission should be to remove Assad from power. He's been the source of all of these refugee horror stories that Ann just brought to light to your viewers. And I think that we need to go after terror financing as well. You know, Qatar, countries like Qatar, they're having it both ways, Jose. Yes, they're part of our coalition. They're helping somewhat. At the same time, Qatar is funding ISIL. So these folks haven't decided which horse to bet on yet.
And as the president said, I mean, sometimes you just go, you can't always choose your allies because they're, you know, sisters of charity. They're your allies at the time.
But you've got to go after, you've got to pressure Qatar to cut off that financing. You've got to push Turkey, an important ally, to get in the fight so more can be done to get these folks really involved.
So you think more rather than less? What's your policy on boots on the ground in the future?
I think that we shouldn't telegraph what we're not willing to do. We shouldn't tell our enemy, well, we're going to come after you. We're going to destroy you. You are the network of death. You're just a horrible entity. But this is what we're not going to do. You're the worst thing ever, but we're not going to do A, B, and C. We shouldn't telegraph to our enemies what we're not willing to do. It's going to take boots on the ground, whether it's our boots, someone else's boots, but we're going to be there. And, you know, you call them advisors today, but there will be boots on the ground, and they'll have to coordinate a lot of what this goes on. So we shouldn't rule it out.
The president of the White House says they have the legal justification to do what they're doing. Some Republicans and Democrats say that he may not. You're in the House of Representatives. You're a Republican. You're in the majority. Is it not time to call back Congress? I know you guys have elections coming up. Get back in D.C. and deal with this issue.
I agree. Shame on us for not doing it, Jose. We should be back in D.C. I'll be back there Wednesday. We have a hearing on the Marine who's stuck in Mexico, Tamarisi. We've got to get him back home so we can all come back in a moment's notice. The Speaker of the House said it's up to the President to call us back if he wants authorization. The President says, well, it's up to the leaders in the House and the Senate to call us back. So each side is saying it's the other's fight, but I think that it gives more credence to the president, it gives more gravitas to our mission, and it tells the American people we're in this fight and we support our armed forces.
And I've got to tell you, I mean, and you know this better than anybody else. I mean, you in your district, Stotloff family, one of the two people that were beheaded by ISIS. Yeah,
I just ran into Art Stotloff, Stephen's father, one of the beheaded journalists, and at Einstein's Bagels in South Miami, incredibly enough. I'm just looking at him, and I'm thinking, oh, my gosh, in this time of Rosh Hashanah, these you know, everyone's happy New Year, and he's going through such incredible pain. He's going to be unveiling a new foundation, a new enterprise in Stephen Stotloff's name, his beheaded son, and it's going to make a world of difference, and the family is dealing with the pain in a positive way to help others. So I congratulate them.
I just think that all elected officials, regardless of the political party and what it's an executive or the legislative branch, when there's an emergency of this order in the United States of America, will all Americans, what about everybody getting together and deciding to support this issue one way or another, but at least speak for it?
I agree. We are shirking our responsibility by not voting on this. Yes, the president says he's using this certain section of the Constitution, and also Bush's authorization from many years ago. He can get a new authorization to defeat not just ISIL, all of them, al-Nusra, you name it, the terror group of the day. We got to kill them like cockroaches, and like the saying goes, and then they're goats too.
Ileana Ros-Lehtinen, and thank you.
Thank you, Jose.
Appreciate your time this morning. And coming up, we're going to take a short break, but we're going to keep an eye on the United Nations again.